All right, Tim, let's move along to a top 30 visit that we got here, man. I've been wanting to hit this for a couple days now. He recently dropped on our board because the Dane Brugler data, but this is a very, very interesting prospect here. And he comes out of Central Michigan. His name is Michael Heldman, all right? So we obviously scheduled a top 30 with him. As Easton Butler reported, per Tom Pelissero, edge defender Michael Heldman has a visit scheduled with the Packers there. I did confirm it was a top 30 just to make sure because it did just say visit. I think any visit nowadays has to be a top 30 because it's against the rules to meet. Otherwise, I'm trying to get confirmation right now from someone from Justin Mello. And again, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but there might be a case where I think it's Devin Moore, defensive back out of Florida, might be a top 30. We're trying to get some kind of confirmation. Again, you guys do your own research. I don't want to put it on our board until I know for sure, but I think that might be one that may be a top 30 visit. We're trying to decipher all the information. But back to Michael Heldman out of Central Michigan, wore number 97. He's a redshirt senior, 6'4", 268 pounds. Let's take it all the way back to high school, Tim, as he came out of Romeo, Michigan, it looks like, at Romeo High School. He is a 3-star recruit coming out of Michigan. Yeah, there you go. Got Romeo on the screen. High school background, Romeo High School in Michigan. Heldman was a first-team Division I All-State selection. He was a dominant force in the MAC Red Division, earning multiple all-region and all-county honors before choosing to stay in-state at Central Michigan. Tim, I love the fact cold weather football. Our boy can play at Lambeau, right? He knows it. It says theater and nature. Beyond football, Heldman developed a passion for theater in high school and is an avid outdoorsman, often citing nature as a key interest outside of sports.
Oh, sweet. So a hunting buddy for Tucker Kraft. That's awesome.
Which, by the way, I chickened out, Tim.
What's that?
I started to show the video the other day. Did you get a chance to see the video of our boy Edgerrin Cooper hunting hogs?
Oh yeah, on horseback.
But no, this was he was in the back of a truck with a mounted turret. This was
that was okay. I'm thinking of him doing a little ranching the other day. We saw him out on horseback, cowboy Coop.
You got to be really careful with the algorithm when you're running a football show. When you start showing firearms, all of a sudden they ding you for that and they try to put you in a different category. But boy, oh boy, if you guys have not seen that, go watch it. It is wild. So back to Michael Heldman. PFF grades, Tim. This is what I love about this guy. Talking about an ascending player. Starting in 21, 59, 56, 68, 77, and then last year, 93.2. He was the second highest graded edge defender in all of college football. You're talking about an ascending player. The defense grade, 93.2. Run defense grade, 87.3 with a pass rush grade of 92.9. He's got the versatility to drop into coverage if you want him to play 34 outside linebacker in your base defense as well. When you look at the collegiate career at Central Michigan for 21 to 25, Heldman was a fixture for the Chippewas, playing in 53 career games and finishing in the top 10 in school history for career sacks with 19 and tackles for loss with 34 and a half. 2025 was a senior breakout, named first team All-MAC and a Hero Sports second team G5 All-American. He recorded 10 and a half sacks, 16 and a half tackles for a loss, and 48 tackles in 13 games. He had elite efficiency with his 40.2% win rate on true pass sets per PFF. If that is defined, you guys do your own research there. Sometimes when we pull these reports, it'll pull it from a certain point in the season. If that's legit, that is insane. And again, with this pass rushing grade as high as it is, it's probably true. That was second highest in the country for the 25 season, trailing only Western Michigan's Nadame Tucker. Some people are saying Nadami. I've been corrected saying it's Nadame, whatever his name is. That's another guy that's on the Packers radar there as well. Tim, ascending player, right? Yep. Cold weather football player, RAS 990.
Yeah, he's got the Gute approved RAS card.
Is that not crazy, dude? 6'3", 268. His bench press, 29 reps. He's got 32.5-inch arms. Not bad for a pass rusher, okay? Vertical jump of 40 inches, broad jump of 10'3". That gives you an elite explosion grade for Michael Heldman out of Central Michigan. You go to the composite speed grade. Oh, he just ran a 4.7 flat, so he's got a great composite speed grade. The composite agility grade is great as well. The shuttle, 4.30, 3-cone 7.05. So again, his total RAS 990. Tim, we've got an ascending player according to PFF, right? Yep. We've got a guy that's an RAS freak. Does this not scream a Gute pick right here?
It does. And not just, because we know Gute, we know, like I said, here's the RAS approved grades, Gute approved grades here, but he's also a damn football player, like you said, right? I like the fact that he's balanced against, the run too. This is a guy that's, going to hold up decent in some of these run fits, maintain your edge, and not just a pure bona fide pass rusher necessarily, but certainly, gets to the quarterback when he needs to. 36 hurries last year jumps off the PFF grades, and then you're talking about ascending player. He's literally gotten better every year since 23. So, yeah, I could see Gute taking a swing at Mr. Heldman for sure.
Yeah. When you go on to the physical profile, we kind of already talked about it a little bit. We've covered all the main stuff there. Again, it was early a 989, and now it's a 990 on the RAS. When you look at technical skills here, it says the spin king. Heldman's go-to inside spin move is widely considered one of the best in the 2026 class. He sets it up with relentless high side rush with before pivoting inside with elite fluidness. I immediately think of the who was the pass rusher for the Indianapolis Colts, went into the Hall of Fame, Dwight Freeney. I immediately think of that spin move and how deadly it was. So again, high motor, high pass rush outside, and then spin back in. Love the fact that he's used that throughout the college level. Hand usage. Scouts consistently highlight his independent hand usage. He is advanced in his ability to swap or chop club on offensive tackles' hands to clear his path to the quarterback. Also got a high motor. He is a nonstop player who frequently makes plays on backside pursuit, chasing down ball carriers from the opposite side of the field.
Put him in that edge room with Micah Parsons. Boy, he'll fit in just fine.
You know who I think of when I hear, as we're reading that right there, he doesn't have a spin move, but the hand usage, the high motor, I immediately think of Baron Sorrell.
Yep.
Immediately. So, again, if the right edge defender falls to you at 52, sure, run the card. As long as it's a great pick, I don't care. But, man, if you're thinking late in the draft, get an edge like we were looking last night, this is a dude to keep your eye on. And the board is not going to scream he's a stud, guys. But when you look at the scouting report, when you look at the RAS, you look at the PFF grades, high motor, hand usage, got a spin move, all these things, it's like a lot of tools in the bag to be a solid late-round pick, Michael Heldman. Areas for improvement, functional strength. At 268, he can be engulfed by larger offensive tackles in power running schemes. He needs to continue developing his lower body strength to hold the point of attack more consistently. Not concerned with that. I think they can work with that in Green Bay. Obviously, you're going to get on a much stronger strength and conditioning program with the Packers. I think you can work on that, no doubt. First step explosiveness. While his 40-yard time is good, his initial get-off on tape can be inconsistent compared to his elite bendy rushers in the class. All right, so that's just something else he needs to work on his first
5 minutes with VO and Mr. Covington. I think he'll be okay.
Exactly. So when we look at where we've got him on the board here, we've got him in the 238 spot. All right. So obviously, Tim, that pick, if I could get that pulled up here real quick, I'm going to try to see. Oh, yeah, we hit at the same time. You got it. Go ahead.
I got you.
So if we've got him 238 on the board, if he's there in round 7 at 236, great pick, right? Matches perfect. However, if we take him in the 6th round, I'm not going to be mad.
I'm not going to be mad.
That's the kind of reach you're okay with there. Because when you look at the draft projection for Michael Heldman, early to mid-day 3, so they're saying rounds 4 through 6, his blend of elite production at 989, RAS, actually a technical 990, but who's counting, makes him at a high upside target for teams looking to bolster their pass rush rotation. The recent mock drafts, April 2nd, 7th round to the Bears. You don't want to go play for that crappy team. And then April the 9th, round 7 by the Athletic, actually had him go to the Patriots. So the recent mock drafts, they're showing him falling into the 7th round. If you want him, go get him in the 6th, right? You can do it. Yeah. So, and now you get that extra 5th round pick where you could bolster some other stuff, and then the 6th reach a little bit on somebody like this. So how did he get to the 238 spot for us? Again, an ascending player, ranking at his position according to PFF, 365, 132, all the way up to 2nd last year. At the end of the college football season, the PFF big board had him at 264. The consensus big board had him at 270. Dane Brugler gets a 250 here. He had a 7th round grade on him. So again, you're reaching a little bit in the 6th, but that 9+ RAS makes it worth it, I think, in that regard. If he hadn't had the great PFF grades, Tim, the RAS wouldn't mean that much to me. But the fact that he graded out well, high motor, good hand usage, and the RAS, I don't know. I'm okay with reaching. But team interest.
I don't care about the small school factor either. Doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Seems to be a baller.
Yeah. Team interest. Heldman met with the New England Patriots at the Hula Bowl and was reportedly seeing increased interest from the Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers as a potential hidden gem. Pro comparison, Max Crosby or Jonathan Cooper. So it's saying Max Crosby's play style is what it's saying there, okay? Injury history, 2023 season, he only missed one game due to an undisclosed minor injury. And in the 2025 bowl game, he left the bowl game against Northwestern in the second quarter and was attended to by trainers. However, he was seen moving well during the postgame and has not had any reported setback since. So his current status, he's fully healthy, completed all the drills at the pro day and without restrictions. So completely healthy is Michael Heldman. Tim, what do you think, man? 6th round, you're okay with?
Hell yeah. I'm okay if we stop talking about him too. Maybe he'll go undrafted. We can just, invite him to camp or something. But my gut's telling me he's going to get drafted. I mean, when you see, I think PFF's got him in the 260s or 264 right now. You look at where is he at on ours? 230, 238.
Yeah, 238.
Yeah. So I think you're right. I would not feel bad at all if you took a swing and spent the 6th round on him. I don't know if he's going to go 5, but yeah.
I like what Bates said. We got a 3
We got a 3 going. We got a complete RAS out of him. Yeah.
It's so true. I know. I think it's H.E. Soder that's been harping on that here lately, right? I just need somebody with a 3 cone for Lord's sake. Please, somebody run the 3 cone stuff. Yeah, and I love the fact that, like Bates is pointing out here, like some people are choosing not to run the 3 cone. I love that Michael Heldman's like, yeah, get all the scouts out here. I'll run 3 cone. I ain't scared, right? So
he's a grown-ass man now. And
correct, Coach. That is correct. So if you guys are watching this video back later, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. How do you feel about Michael Heldman? Are you good with 6th round? Maybe you would reach in the 5th. Maybe you like him that much. Or do you think, no, if he's there in the 7th, take him. Other than that, stick to the board. Let us know in the comments how you feel about it. If you ain't got to take on it, just hit us with a Go Pack Go. That helps the algorithm as well. Make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell icon as well.